just talking about how to break in a new book. And what you don't want to do is crack the book backwards and bend it too far, because you can damage the spine here irreparably. So whenever you get a new book, you start off by opening it up. You can open it up all the way, first of all, if you like. Now, if it's a small enough book, with this one isn't, you can take the pages at the same time and give them a little run through. It's a little too big for that, so I'm going to do it side by side. Maybe taking 10 pages at once and flattening them down. And you take another little section from the other side, flatten it down. Don't have to do that too hard. And if you're worried about dirt that might be on your hand or staining your book in any way, then you can use the backside of a comb, piece of wood, shoehorn that's clean, etc. But I'm just doing that with my hand. Make sure your hands are free of dirt and grime. And just slowly, section by section. The way these books are made, the way they're bound, which is called perfect binding, they're sewn together, but they're also glued in. So if you mishandle them, then you can eventually get not only cracking of the spine and the binding, but even pages falling out eventually, and so on. And you want this to last a long time. Of course, one day you could get it rebound in leather, etc., at a great expense. So this is what you do. Just go through section by section, or if you want to do 2 sections at a time, like this. And then, if it's a soft cover book, you can also bend the whole book a little bit to make it a little bit pliable, but you don't want to do that in this type of hardcover. Until finally you get to the center area. And so when you do that, the idea is now it's going to lay much flatter than it did before, and also you won't damage it. That's quite nice. Now you want to run through this a couple of times, 2-3 times actually, to make sure it stays nice and flat. And also, I very much recommend you get something like this on Amazon. They're $20. You can get them with the filigree on here or just plain. They're made of bamboo, just like this table, from Thailand usually. And the nice thing is that it has a adjustment here, so you can lay your book fairly flat, which is a good position for reading, and turn the pages like so. And it does have a little armature here if you wanted to press the page down, though when the book gets very thick that might not be a good idea. And also we're turning pages fairly frequently. You might need to employ something else, like a little vajra or something to keep your pages in place. But if I run, this is a brand new book, I just did this the first time. If I run through it a couple, 3 more times in the same way, then it will lay quite flat. So there you go. That's how to prepare your book properly, so that it's in good shape and doesn't break easily. And so here we can use the flattest adjustment we have, or you can sit it more upright if you like. There you go.